I decided to go ahead and head over toward where the final battle takes place and save, just in case I screwed up something with Amon, and to, you know, lower my malice as well. Now, just because you have the flame yellow does not indicate that you have Amon. You have to go over here back to the big red flame in order to get the destruction stone. Otherwise, you've just done all that work for nothing. And we don't like doing all that work for nothing because that was a lot of backtracking. And a lot of monsters fighting that we didn't necessarily need. You've received Destruction Stone! Hooray! That was pretty easy. Here we go. Let the soul of destruction to the land. Let the soul of destruction be sealed to this land. Let the power of destruction be released. All the seals are broken. It still doesn't say why the flame needs to be yellow. Did I miss something? If anyone knows, go ahead and tell me. Because the only thing I read said that it needs to be white, and the only real indication that it needs to be yellow is because there's that yellow chest. So, yeah, if anyone knows, go ahead and let me know. Now we're just preparing to go into this battle. This is a pretty hard fight, so we want to make sure we're all healed up and whatnot. Don't want to go in half-assed or anything. And obviously we don't want to walk all the way back to Roger to heal us because it's not too far back, but you know you'll get into a fight along the way. At this point I decide it's time to equip. Eventually, when I get down there. Amon. He's non-elemental class, but he is the second most powerful fusion in the game. Of course, I can't read what it says. But yeah, he's pretty powerful, so we want to go ahead and use him against... well, Amon, and then when we fight him, move ahead. I'm not ready yet. Alright, let's go. Well, it's quite a place. Hard to believe this basement contains all this. It's enough to make the hairs on the back of my neck stand up straight. The spirits in this place are very different from the other place. They don't feel happiness or pain. They're just nothingness that floats around. Maybe all those graves aren't for humans. I have been expecting you. Bacon. Albert, old buddy. Where are you hiding these days? I'm right above you. Please, come on up. You just sit tight. We'll be there in a second. I didn't get a chance to read that. I'm sorry. You put post commentary. I didn't get a chance to read it. This is just me preparing for the battle and picking out what weapons and stuff I want to use. Obviously taking out the accelerator and whatnot. So yeah, I'll just let you guys watch this so you can see what I used in this battle. Roger Bacon was certain that the door of judgment would open. Huh. So this is all part of your plan too, eh? So you're not planning on running this time then? This is the big finale for me, you see, which means you'll finally be able to achieve closure as well. Albert, what are you planning? Is it the same as the Demon's Gate invocation? Alice, I broke the seal inside the Vatican, and stole the 3 secret books. The first is the pulse track. With it, one can command Earth's veins in order to wake an ancient god. Dehuai went far with this. He awoke the seraphic radiance, but somehow it remained sealed within that boy. Next is the Emigre document. It creates life from nothing and can be used to summon a god of death. But both Patrick and Jack failed. They only succeeded in making a soulless puppet. And finally, the Codex of Lori. It tells how to summon the other god, which I am now attempting. The omnipotent god from far reaches of space shall descend upon Earth to cleanse us. Hey now, you quack magician, I can't let you do that. You can't hurt others just so you can play the game of a misplaced vengeance. Yuri, you still haven't figured it out. That in order to begin anew, we must first wipe the slate clean. Shut up! Who do you think you are? Some god? Don't flatter yourself. You're no different from me, an ordinary, pathetic human. You've got plenty of excuses, but I think you're just after revenge for what happened in the past. My father worked hard to protect this world. I'm not letting a deluded scheme take it all away. Fool! What value is there in a rotten world such as this? Do you really believe that your power alone is enough to right all the injustices of the world? I can see. Not perfectly, but I can see the future state. I can't. You foolish elite will soon bring about a tragedy which will inflict great misery upon us all. None will escape, and Earth will overflow with the screaming of the dead who know not yet their fate. An ire behemoth shall raise, and in the flash, countless lives will be snuffed out, a hopeless future. We mustn't bring this future upon the world, but this terrific vism is drawing nearer as we speak. So, before that hell is upon us, we must begin again, and that is precisely what I intend to do. You're a lunatic. The sages of every age were called that. Let history decide whether my actions were good or bad. For now we must simply forge ahead. Koudelka, Witch of Dark Flames, come with me, and let us raise the throne to the other gods. The legacy of the ancient gods, Nemtio. What? But why? The power flows has stopped. The float cannot be raised. Koudelka, is it you? Stop now. You can't defeat me with your power. You're going to disappear into the darkness with me, to the world of nothingness. No! It cannot be! Are you saying that you intend to kill us both? You wouldn't understand. I'd give my life to save that child's future without a second thought. What? No. No! You cannot! Kodalka! No! The soul contract? Exactly. With Amon, Master of Destruction. I wanted to save this power for last, but I have no choice. Yeah! Fly upwards! Upwards, Nimtio! Albert! Yuri, come for me. You think you're the only one with fusion powers?